I think most of us watching this can agree that humans love communicating with each other. Since the dawn of time, we've been looking for new ways to communicate our thoughts and ideas. I mean, we use the spoken word, we started out with basic noises that would evolve to form over 65,000 different languages, all with different ways of conveying thoughts. We have the written word. Something I believe more people should realize is that any literate human can write down ideas and they can be preserved forever thanks to the written word. Of course, there were methods to do this before thanks to arts and paintings, but the written word can be heard by the blind and seen by the deaf. It's much more universal and requires less interpretation because language is also universal. And this, in turn, is due to the fact that exchanging notions is something that all humans have in common. So once we've had the spoken and written word, many set their goals to make these more easily shared. Books have gone from being manually copied word by word to being printed by a machine. Movies have gone from being physical rolls of frames to standardized file formats that we can easily copy and paste to different computers. But what about sharing these mediums, letting other people experience your creation? Well, books had to be sold physically, and movies were often on VHS and DVD, all before the internet, of course. Due to the topic of this short film, we'll only really be mentioning the video side of online sharing. The audio side has some pretty interesting history actually, but this video is about YouTube after all. With the sharing of computers in the early 80s, it was kind of inevitable that these machines could be used to share films. The first video format to be popularized to the point of standardization is MPEG-4. It has evolved over the years and has been used for DVD, Blu-ray, and of course, internet video. So here we go. With easy access to cool video encoding formats and the internet's rising popularity, we're ready to learn about the creation of YouTube. It was early 2005 when videos were being recorded at a dinner party at the apartment of Steve Chen, one of YouTube's co-founders. The story goes that YouTube was conceived after Steve Chen and another YouTube founder, Chad Hurley, wanted to share these videos. However, this story is often cited as false. Jawed Karim, another YouTube founder, says that his inspiration came from his need to have easy access to relevant events that have been filmed, like for example, the 2004 Indian Ocean tsunami. Interestingly, YouTube was supposed to be a dating website where dating videos would be shared. However, this proved not to be the best strategy, and YouTube's core concept was born, sharing videos about anything with the world. I mean, think about it. Think of a topic right now and search it up on YouTube and see if you don't get results.
Alright, so here we are in front of the elephants.
You've probably seen this video before. It was uploaded on April 23rd onto YouTube and it stars Jawed Karim talking about some elephants. This is the first video to ever appear on YouTube. By mid-2006, over 60,000 videos were being uploaded every day, and this number would keep growing at an unimaginable rate. We could be here all day listing off statistics about YouTube, how many hours watched per second, how many videos uploaded per minute, all of that stuff. But I'm pretty sure most of my audience is aware of the scale of this website. And this brings me to Chapter 3. At least in theory, with all of this growth, a service like YouTube should be easy to enter. I mean, it's obvious. If you have a YouTube channel and there's more people using the website, then the amount of views and subscribers you can get is higher, those being the two revered numbers that people judge channels by. But obviously, this isn't the case. There are many channels and individuals who make quality content but grow very slowly. And then there's some who exploit the YouTube algorithm on purpose and on accident. This coveted YouTube algorithm basically decides what a YouTube user sees on their homepage. Your subscriptions, your interactions with videos, what videos you watch and how long you watch them for, and other data is factored in when deciding what to recommend to you. It's old news now, but YouTube prioritizes watch time over pretty much anything else. You have a better chance of growing as a channel if you upload videos that are longer. An example of when this can be bad is animation channels, something that I'm definitely not. But there are creators who make animation content, and the only ones who reach stardom are often the ones that make the longest videos. You've probably seen one of these storytime YouTube channels. Another thing that I'm not. Something that they all have in common is that most of their videos are over 5 minutes long, and they manage to keep the audience engaged. If you're bored while watching a video, then you'll probably just click on something else and they lose out on the view. It's important to keep your audience engaged. So this is an example of good video making practice, using the algorithm to your advantage. But once you know the factors that affect the recommendation system, you can exploit them. The most obvious example of blatant exploitation of the YouTube algorithm are YouTube Kids channels. Just take a look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Well guys, I'm off to start my new YouTube channel, Denshi Kids, where I'll upload 75 videos a day, 26 hours long, and apparently I'll become a millionaire. Move over, Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, all the other crazy entrepreneurs. There's Coco Melon here, and he's gonna go and put you out of business. All joking aside, we need to recognize the genius behind these channels. You upload like 10 videos a day, 30 minutes each, and you fill them to the brim with mid-roll ads that your audience is forced to watch because, well, they're children. They don't know how to skip ads yet. They're too young for that. And this isn't exclusive to YouTube Kids channels. Remember those Storytime channels? Well, those have loads of kid viewers as well. But at least those feel real. It feels like there's an actual person behind them. These kids channels, like, they feel soulless, just like an entity. Which brings me perfectly to chapter 4. There's nothing wrong with a YouTube channel being a business. Yes, many of them are notorious in the YouTube community. Watch Mojo and T-Series come to mind. But there's nothing inherently bad about that. However, there is a point where I draw the line, and it's when an independent content creator is overshadowed by a business. You've probably heard this ad nauseum at this point, but YouTube's slogan used to be broadcast yourself. Key emphasis on used to because the slogan was removed in late 2013. And that concept of anyone being able to share anything in video form has kind of faded. YouTube's been around for quite a while now, so it's normal that as time goes on, we learn more about it. But we've gotten to the point now where someone can systematically rake in millions of dollars by just playing their cards right. I don't know about you, but I probably wouldn't want to make money off this, but okay. I think in the end, the biggest flaw of YouTube is truly unfixable, the human aspect. At this point, we don't have a program that can interpret a video's quality and recommend it based off the viewer's watching preferences. It's just impossible. The fact that there is an algorithm makes it intrinsically inevitable that it can be exploited, and this is something that makes me quite sad. Or maybe I'm just mad that Coco Melon is probably more valuable than the nation of Tuvalu. Thank you so much for watching this video. It's a remake of my first ever video uploaded on April 25th. Just missed the YouTube anniversary by like 2 days when I uploaded it originally. Thank you so much for, well, watching this video. It was great fun to remake, and the original one is just terrible. I'll leave a link to it in the description so you can watch it just to compare, I guess. Goodbye.